Welcome back to MSRRC. What we got here is my rig I built for BULLGEAR RC for the pipeline truck welder build off, or the welder there. He sent me, and plus the torch tanks. Yeah, this is it. I'm gonna start off with the chassis. We'll get it flipped up here on the side. Alright, it's a Axle SCX10, just old regular Gen 1 chassis. It's got the RC 4-wheel drive R3 single speed transmission with transferred case, and also flipped the transferred case to give overdrive to the front, which is a lot. And then I made a mount to mount over the transferred case skid here. That's how I got the front end. It's on a 3 link, and I made the links out of brass rod. And also I have added the GCM spring hanger. It goes onto the frame, and I actually 3D printed the lower purchase on them. Let's see if I get a shot on it. The front axle had been narrowed probably an inch total, probably a ½ inch on each side. And how I done that, I took a SCX10-2 axle and cut them at the pumpkin, and then turn them, more or less just clean the axle up, and used them like you would a beef tube to make the narrow front end. And if you look, I cut on the link part, I cut on the inside of this link, where the link actually bolt and shock bolts to this housing, and that's how far I got it moved in. Then cut axles and flatten out the 2 places for the center chunk. On the rear, how I narrowed it, let me flip it up on the nose here. I used 3/8 compression fittings, and just took the lockout housing off, and just put the bearing in it there, and then screwed the 3/8 compression fitting onto the housing. Then I just cut my axle length, and all you see on these Vanquish, I had to add a wider hub, because that really narrowed it in so far that I had to add to the hub to bring it back out to match the front, which it done a pretty good job. But that would be a good mod for somebody to do if they want to do a dually rear wheel, because that would bring that wheel in almost narrower than a regular rear end. Back is leaf springs. I also done a track bar up here on top, and 2 lower links for the bottom to keep from the rear end from flexing, because it flexed a lot. It is kind of a short drive shaft. And I think I do have overdrive gears in the front also, which they need to come out. It's got the Novak 18.5 crawler motor stuffed up in there. See a little picture of it. It's also backed up with the Mama Mac Pro ESC, and the servo is just one of them cheap low profile JX servos, which it's okay. It does turn it, that's about it. Okay, the mud flaps are there off a Trinity short course truck, you can see right here. And then just a 3D printed part come off the bed, comes out, so it'll have a place to hang. That's the mud flap. Wheels, the China knockoff, like the Vanquish mod wheels, which that's what they are. The mod wheels are just a China knockoff. Proline Hyrax tires, 1.9, the full 9 size, so they're small. They work real good. Front phone's been comp cut. The body is one of the Brooders body with a flat bed, and I 3D printed the sides and this lower plate. It's just a thin plate. There ain't no 2-box nothing, but I kind of fixed it where it looked like got 2-box doors on it. And I 3D printed the fender flares where it actually cover half the wheel, so it's actually class 1 style. This back, there's my YouTube channel right there on the front. I followed up with the MSR RC stickers on the doors and the interior. I've done just a little detail work on it. I'll show you some of my scales. I actually kind of split the bed in the back right here. I'm going to have to re-glue it. I was out there doing my run with it. All I got to do is put some glue and then glue it back. Here's the welder. That is the detail work I got on it. Got spark plug wires. Actually got a actual pull out dipstick. Pull it out and check your oil in it. And also got the Lincoln welder decal. I added the exhaust and the total hitch there, so you know the crane can lift them up, hang them up in the air, and get the fuel tank cap there, which also got a diesel pump and nozzle with a cap there. And this is actually the battery tray, and as you see I got 4 little screws there just to pin it down. I'm gonna get it up. That's actually my battery tray. And then got my battery, got it all wired up. And these are the tanks I got from Uncle Lee. There's my torches, and it all winds up on the stand on here. And there's my welding lead with the welding rod. Get it twisted down around here. And I got a few extra ones that's been burnt a little bit, and then this right here, this has actually got welding rods in it. Let's check them out some out. Oop, there they went. There's welding rods all in it now. Got little welding rods all that goes in that. That's welding rods that go in that little container. I'll put them back in there and show you some more detail on the welder. And you got the back of it detailed, oil filter and the case in there. And then the very back, I pulled my split back together. I made a trailer hitch with a vise to it, and tail lights, and MSR sticker there, and I named it Moneymaker. And these are all the channels that are doing the build, other than just Bull is not doing it, but the other 4 channels are the other channels that are doing the build. Go check them out. I will have links in the description below. And yeah, this is my Moneymaker truck, and you will see a running video of this right after this video, and you also get to see the rollback in action, which is up there covered up. You'll see it in action with it, because I actually got her stuck. Yeah, check out this video and leave me a thumbs up. And if you like what you see, you know, hit the like button. If you hadn't subscribed, subscribe, because you don't want to miss none of these other guys either. Go subscribe on their channels if you ain't subscribed. Give them a thumbs up. Thank y'all for watching MSR RC.
One, two, one, two, one, two, one, two.